Hey YouTube, we're talking dog food. We're talking ditch the bowl. We are talking, my dog won't even work for food. My dog won't work for food. It's annoying. Now, I happen to be working with a dog who really likes working with food today, which this is the dog I'm working with right now. You know what? I've owned dogs that don't want to work for food, and I train on a daily basis dogs all over the world that don't want to work for food. Few things that really matter. One, ditch your bowl. Literally, I was about to throw it, ditch it. We don't want to use a bowl. All we want to do is use the food that's in that bowl on a daily basis for relationship strategies. Blink, I'm gonna move you from bed to bed. Nice. Second one, so ditch that bowl. Second one, animate it. Whether you bowl it, whether you pop it under your legs, whether you literally play games with it. When you animate it, it makes it so much more exciting. Pop it between your fingers, blink, blink, move them on your fingers, have them with you, and make sure, I dropped it. And make sure that you make it a super good deal for your dog. Next, think about the food that you're using. Is it high value? Is it worth working for? Is it something your dog truly loves? Make sure you're working with a hungry dog. Do not work with me after I've had a roast dinner. I'm just not coachable, I'm not trainable. And remember, trainability is about susceptibility to reinforcement. If your dog is not susceptible to reinforcement, as in isn't hungry, has played out, is tired, is exhausted, has had a big ball game and has eaten everything they want to eat for the next week, you're not going to get a lot out of them. So they're actually not going to want to work. So for me, blink come, I want to look at my dog's overall health. Stand, can you stand? She said, I can't stand, I'm looking at the food. Stand. Nice. So when you look at her, she's got a nice fit body. She's a 9-year-old dog. She's 63, humans, she's 63. And so when I look at her, down, lie down, I know you can't do it. Stand, can you stand again? That's nice. She's got a shape, she's got a figure, she looks fit, she looks healthy, she's got a great coat. Have a look, get it. Have a look at your dog. And if your dog is maybe a little bit on the rotund side, no, I'm not insulting your dog, I'm just saying you don't want them a little bit heavy, because if they're heavy, they're less likely to want to be working with you for food. I don't want them starving, but I do want them hungry. I do want a dog who's kind of thinking, oh, where's the next bit coming? And that's me every day. I'm like, where's my next meal coming from? And I'm always planning my next meal. So if this is you, and if this is how you and your dog are working, think about working with a hungry dog. A hungry dog is important. Try training at different times of day, maybe in the morning, maybe at lunchtime, maybe in the evening, maybe late at night. Sometimes you'll get more out of a dog one time a day than another. And I personally won't train with a really tired dog for food because I still need them fairly energetic and wanting to move. So those are just a few of my getting your non-foodie dog to want to eat. Don't panic if your dog is healthy and well and normal, but maybe goes a day, even 2 days, without really being particularly interested in their food. I've definitely worked through it with dogs, and normally they start to go, actually, I'm quite up for your game, I'm quite into this game, I'm quite ready for this game. I think we sometimes need to be a little bit more patient. I definitely don't change the food constantly. I definitely don't say, what about this, what about this? And I don't want them to practice not eating. So if they're really not wanting it, don't put it under their nose. Give it a break, take it away, but don't try to entice them, tempt them, put gravy on it and everything else. For me, like I said, and I think it comes back to this, trainability, as in how trainable your dog is, comes back to how susceptible they are to food rewards or toy rewards or a reward that you can deliver. For me, trainability is susceptibility to reinforcement. The more reinforcement you've got, the better it gets. This is food reward work. This is going to make your dog training dream way easier and way more fun because you're going to have so many more games to play at your fingertips. Make sure, if you haven't already, you've hit subscribe, you've shared this all over the world because this is positive, games-based, rewards-based, super cool dog training that's going to mean energy up for the whole family and more. We want this ripple effect. It's going to go all over the world, and we know it is literally crushing aversive training as it goes. It's literally an incredible space to be. That was this episode, YouTube. It's been fun. I absolutely cannot wait to see you again next week, and you get on the ditch the bowl and the food training.